Okay, so today we have lesson 113 to review. I am one self, united with my Creator. Serenity and perfect peace are mine, because I am one self, completely whole, at one with all creation and with God. I'll read that again. I am one self, united with my Creator. Serenity and perfect peace are mine, because I am one self, completely whole, at one with all creation and with God. The second one to review is salvation comes from my one self. From my one self, whose knowledge still remains within my mind, I see God's perfect plan for my salvation perfectly fulfilled. These are the two to review, morning and evening. Meditate on the hour. We practice I am one self, united with my Creator. On the half hour, salvation comes from my one self. So I'm one self, united with my Creator, and salvation comes from my one self. So we can just let those beautiful, true ideas sink in. We can be with them now in this meditation and invite the ideas to show us the experience of what this means, to be one self, united with our Creator, and what it means that salvation comes from this one self that we are. Does anyone need to put anything on the altar this morning? How can you feel your one self? That there is only one self. And that's your salvation. Doubts and fear and attack, they are not salvation. Isn't that right, Peter?
Yeah, it's just tuning into you as you were speaking, and just you seem to be have a sense of humor about it. I was just tuning into that.
Yeah, I like laughing the ego away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that. Yeah. It's helpful.
Yeah. Very.
I wasn't going to share anything. Otherwise.
Okay. Thank you for the smile.
I guess I have another worry. I can see when I'm meditating, and it's like it started. Yeah, it actually started in the morning, waking up, trying to do a lesson and meditate, and it feels like it starts with one, and then it's like pearls, it just, then the next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the mind is so busy with worry, then sometimes it's better to not try to meditate, but to listen to helpful teaching. To find something maybe with David, just to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this, the worry is like pulling me towards trying to figure it out. And then it's just spinning in my head. I see that.
Yeah.
Nice.
We want to practice to let the Holy Spirit figure it out. The Holy Spirit already has it figured out. So it's more to practice to trust that the Holy Spirit does have it figured out, and that it will get clear for you when you trust, when you give over your own solutions. So we'll join you. We'll put all your worries on the altar, all of them.
Not enough space.
The altar is infinite. Infinite space.
Need a big one.
It's just to keep doing it. Yeah. Thank you, Solveig. Are you done, or was there a particular big worry that you want to explore, or
I might expose the one that actually started it. It involves somehow the community. The cancelling of the Friday group session, that was what brought it up for me. And it was actually the worry about Johannes. Yeah.
has he been coming to those, or was he just coming to one of them?
He wanted to come to them. The last two one he didn't, because he had a lot of fear of it. He was looking at a lot of stuff. And then, he was just so happy yesterday afternoon, saying that he had been really looking at all the fear of joining, and he was so looking forward to come back. And then when I saw that message, it's just really I can see it. I feel this exclusion for him on his behalf.
I feel this is about something else.
Yeah.
I feel it's about you handing over Johannes.
Yeah,
Did you hear?
that he's gonna feel excluded. Yeah.
Well, it's about you handing over Johannes completely. Yeah. To not figure out his life and his path and what he needs.
Yeah, I'm afraid he's gonna give up.
Yeah, so this is about your mind awakening and releasing the fear. The fear you just mentioned is, for you to release that worry, that darkness that you believe in. And you do that by handing over him.
I guess I need to do that a lot of times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time you grab it back.
Every time it shows up.
Yeah.
Every time the worry shows up,
Yeah, thank you. Okay. How was your night?
Interesting.
Interesting.
With the fan.
Yeah, how did it go with the fan?
A bit cold at the end.
It got cold. Okay. Maybe try that fan instead. Because maybe it's the cold air from outside coming in.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was maybe put on.
Yeah. Other than that?
And just anger towards myself. This people pleasing thing is coming up. Feeling angry. I'm just angry at myself. Because I'm struggling to communicate. If I say something, I can feel it's not. It could be just saying easy no, but
It could be just
saying an easy no, just a firm or yes, whatever.
yes or no, yeah.
Yes, but it's so hard for me, and then I get angry at somebody else, but I can see it's me just angry at myself because I feel I can't express. I do see that it's my anger. It's not coming outside. It's ridiculous to people, please.
Yeah.
Because it makes everything worse. It's not helpful my brother, me, nobody.
No.
It's actually...
It's an interference.
Yes.
People pleasing.
And communication. It just makes jumping loops, hurdles. It's like...
Yeah.
And it's very alone. Very lonely. That's the word.
Yeah. It was good. That's very good. It's coming up to be seen. Yeah. Yeah. To be nice is not salvation.
Yes. It's actually nice not to be nice. Or authentic.
To be authentic. Yeah. That's truly nice. That's
helpful.
Nice is not even a nice word. It's helpful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I see everybody learns when you're authentic. Because there's something that could be helpful to everyone. Healing.
Yeah.
If
clarity.
Yes.
Yeah. Clear yes or a clear no. Or whatever comes through. Whatever spirit inspires you.
I read this, I think this morning also, is the passage that says in the course, be still, before you speak, be still and around God. So there's a practice that I should be, before I answer anything else, that I should rather just take a second or just think, blurting out.
Oh yeah.
And then I remembered, the course also says the ego always responds first.
Yeah.
It's all conditioning, all the way I used to operate.
Yeah, yeah. The habit, the conditioning, the people pleasing, yeah.
And if I don't know, sometimes just quiet.
Yeah.
Until I know.
Yeah. Or to just say, I'm going to pray about that.
Yes, that's
yeah. Good. That's awesome. It's powerful insights. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, well, this morning I usually listen to my lesson, and David also has a reading related to the lesson, and the one for today was about idols. yeah, I realized there were so many idols that I had in form. There's one in particular that have lasted for so long. And now it's this guy I told you about that in the Canary Islands.
Oh.
And he sent me a message like 2 days ago. And he said, it's been a while since I don't know anything about you. Are you okay? And I haven't sent a response because I feel it's people pleasing if I send something. Because I don't feel saying anything. Like I really don't feel. Because for me, it would be like start again this circle of seeing an idol there. Yeah, like the way I would relate to him was always because I felt I needed something. And now I just want to really transcend that feeling of need. And yeah, it's been in my mind for the last couple of days, like, wow, really, I don't feel like saying anything, really. So yeah, I'm handing him over as well. And I thought I did it before, right? I talked about, with Barret about that yesterday. Like, there were some thoughts that I thought I hand over someone, but I know, like, some things keep coming. And yeah, now as you said, it's handing over the thoughts.
Yeah.
And now during the meditation, I felt I was with Jesus. He took me to a cave. And in the cave, I saw in the rock, there were these different shapes. And they were like bodies in a way. And I would see these bodies, different shapes. And he showed me how I was wanting to give a meaning to it, like trying to understand the forms. But it was so dark. And yeah, it's in a way, it's like he was showing me how I was trying to make idols out of these shapes in the dark. And yeah, just seeing it's nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. So
great.
Yeah. Just being, I think, like completely clueless, really. It's just like going with what I feel. I don't feel like saying anything. It's just like, it doesn't feel happy, it doesn't feel joyful, it just feels like perpetuating this circle.
Yeah, and have you considered saying something completely different than what a nice person would say? Like, at this time I'm not going to be in contact anymore, or something,
Yeah.
If you don't even want to receive those questions, clarity.
Yeah, just
what
clarity.
would clarity say?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like there are two parts in my mind. Just this part that they're still like wanting to something. But there's also this part that wants to just feel love and joy. without needing anything.
Mm.
And I felt a lot of gratitude.
Mm.
Yeah, I think for a while he was just a symbol of love, but it's not useful in that sense anymore. I can see that.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good, because if it feels like it was a past lesson, then it's probably time to let it go, to let him go, and to maybe be clear about it to him.
Yeah.
If you could pray about it, if you see, what guidance would have you.
Yeah, it's like so strong. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't want to cling on to those
No.
rock
Stones.
figures there.
No.
Yeah. Oh
my God. No.
It's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's powerful. Yeah. Because then you will actually make room for what Spirit wants for you, something greater. When you don't cling on to those rocks anymore, to the old stone bed,
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So I just want to put that on the altar.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you like to share anything else?
I woke up this morning very early and Francois wasn't in the room, and I was just trying to read and listen to something, and then I just felt, well, there's nobody here, I'll carry on with my function and the subtitling. But what's happened listening to that particular one, I can't remember what it's actually called now, but you recommended
Your part
it.
is essential.
Yeah, to God's love. Yeah, and it was just that recognition of the projection and seeing it clearly. And it just felt like, oh, I can be in the joy, and I felt in the joy. Tired, because I'm not had a lot of sleep or anything again. And I feel a little bit of wavering, a little bit of fear around communication with Francois and how that's going, and so it's like I feel like I've moved out of the gratitude and the sense of like, purpose, and I'm okay, like if my mind's settled with something, I can just move through. There's something coming again now, so it's like I'm not clear exactly what that is, but I just want to put it in the altar, because it's like, what was there is still there, but it feels like it's blocked somehow, like it would feel a bit inauthentic now to say, like how I felt before, which was just this great, like, I'm so grateful, for being able to see those things, and that it's actually possible, to move past those old perceptions, and the way that it's so painful to be there, and yet a fear of letting go at the same time. So but it's just a really helpful, just keep going backwards and forwards and listening again and listening again. It's like, I think I'm hearing what I'm meant to hear now. And still a fear, of like getting caught up in it again. So I want to place that on the altar and just allow. It's a bit scrambled, I know. But
Sounds good. And is there something you want to communicate to Francois now?
No, it's not clear at the moment, Jenny, and I'd sooner feel really clear before I attempt to communicate. Because I think some of what you were actually sharing is part of what's going on for me, in the communication.